welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be giving you a very large and long life update because I have been away for a while and a lot has been going on, so many really cool and fun things, and I want to kind of give you a little bit of an update and also let you know that this is going to kind of become one of my priorities. I know I really do have been saying that for the last few videos, but I've been missing it a lot, and I've had a lot of people reach out and even come up to me in person here in Chicago and saying that they miss videos. So this is actually going to be kind of one of my priorities while I'm working on a couple other projects, outside of this that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. Before we get into today's video, I wanted to thank the sponsor, Dossier. Dossier is a primarily cologne and perfume brand that creates luxury scents at a fraction of the cost, along with some of their own unique and original scents. I have been working with Dossier for over 3 years now, and they are huge supporters of my channel. And they are the cologne that I've been using ever since, and I get compliments every single day. And I oftentimes use them and give them as gifts because of how much they love them. They also sell candles, which my friends love a lot, and room diffusers. The one that I want to highlight today is new from the Color Factory collection, one of the original scents from Dossier. This is Milky White. About this perfume: it's creamy, pure, and floral. Milky White is an edible coconut floral scent that's subtly warm, comforting notes. The fragrance opens with a rush of coconut and fresh lily of the valley, adding a sheer lift to the scent. Milky White then unfolds with notes of hazelnut, milky accord, and white flower to coat the skin in a creamy, gourmand, and elegant floral heart. The fragrance later evolves to reveal base notes of vanilla, whitewood, tonka bean, benzoin, and white musk, slathering the skin with a lingering rich vanilla and cozy, powdery, woody, and warm aroma. Cozy and creamy coconut bliss. This white magic now exists in a spritz. This is what the beautiful bottles look like. Very elegant, and I actually have them all displayed in my bathroom because I think that they're just a beautiful decoration. Oh my gosh, wow. This is very summery. Wow. That's something I would want to wear if I was almost going to like a boat or a beach or a pool day. And then they also sent me a woody sandalwood, which is so fun. They definitely remember me and know me when they send these because this was my very first and original favorite scent of theirs. Now I would say it's citrus marine or fougere oud. And then they sent me floral rose. thank you again to Dossier for supporting me and my channel for so long. Guys, definitely make sure to check them out using all the information in the description below. Let's go ahead and get back into the video. So I'm going to start off with a life update that most of you know by now. And I'm going to be doing just some random triggers with it. This is not my style of sunglasses, by the way. These are my friends. But I have moved to Chicago. It's been about 8 months now. I moved back in September of last year. And it is finally starting to be summer. And the weather here is a little odd because it's very cold for most of the year. And then the summers are absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. And absolutely crazy and wild and lots of energy because it's like people are kind of making up for, being inside for so long. But along with that, for the first time ever, my allergies have been acting up with the temperature change. So if they seem dry and puffy, that is why. So this is a nice trigger to cover that up for a little bit. But this summer, because it is my first Chicago summer, I've been kind of focusing on, gaining experience and meeting people and enjoying myself and trying to just focus on having more fun than, being quote unquote productive or, working super hard on, developing my career and everything. So with that, I've been able to experience and explore music and different styles of music and how that can kind of affect, your mood and your body just through dance and everything like that. And shockingly, believe it or not, I absolutely love to dance. It's probably my favorite thing to do to help lift my mood. And it's something that I'm excited to see where it goes. I have also recently learned about festivals and festival style music. And it's making me very excited to get to experience that for the first time. I have also been very interested in learning how to DJ and how to create music. I think that it is something that I will find very stimulating and a fun hobby along with this, because I think it's anything that lets me be very creative and have a creative outlet, and it makes me very happy, and something that helps and allows other people to feel good too, which is another reason why I love making these videos. Making music is its whole purpose is to make somebody feel something. So, having the opportunity to feel good and make other people feel good while creating something is just beautiful to me. So, yeah, I'm very excited for Chicago summer and all of those amazing experiences that I'm going to have for the very first time. So, one update is that I've been in Chicago, and I'm very excited for Chicago summers. These are so fun. They're just like these little doggos that my friend has. Well, actually his friend got it because he liked to hide them around his house and just kind of mess with him because my friend really likes things being clean and organized. So it's just like a fun little game that they kind of have, which is super cute. And they're kind of a nice little fidget toy. Another update is that I have been developing a health and wellness program for, clients initially, because for those of you that remember, I have been really passionate about, health and wellness and taking care of your body and your mental health, and how lifestyle and, diet, nutrition, exercise, sleep, everything is so important for that. And I wanted to create a program that allows me to teach people, but eventually it will turn into a website, an app, something where individuals are going to be able to access this program anywhere and affordably, and not just who need me or who have access to me. That way everybody can kind of learn things that seem basic, but they're not really taught or shown to us in everyday culture and society. And it's going to teach people, how their behaviors and decisions, like what they eat and when they eat, and, when they exercise, and everything that's going on in their body from what they do. So it kind of creates habit development, and it teaches you the why behind everything, so you really truly understand and you are able to stay committed, because it's kind of like we're always told what to do to feel good, and told that, working out is going to feel good, exercise will feel good, but, in the moment it doesn't feel very good, and it kind of hurts for a while. But if you have something that teaches you exactly why that is, or what's going on and why it might seem like it hurts, but if I taught you and showed you what to listen to for the positives while it seems hard, you'll know, like, okay, wait, this is just kind of part of it for a second, but then when I feel this good, like, why would I ever want to go back? It's been really beautiful because my family has been taking care of their health and asking and reaching out to me ever since I started it, and they are feeling better than they ever have. They're, no longer smoking, they're not eating fast food, they're going on walks, they're really taking care of their body, and I get a message pretty much once or twice a week from them saying how amazing they feel, and it's, super motivating for me, but it's also really motivating for them as well. So I'm really excited to start that and share that with you guys, and get to the point where, eventually maybe if any of you are interested, you guys will be able to access that and work with me as well, while it's developing into an app for everybody to access. So that is one of the biggest updates, is the work that I've created and done on my health and wellness program. And sorry if you hear a weed eater or a lawnmower in the back. We're in the city, a neighborhood, so lots of sounds, but hopefully they're not too distracting. Another big update in my life is a really, really cool creative outlet project that I've been working on, which is modeling, believe it or not, which is crazy to think about. Modeling has been like a really unique experience for me. I've been on camera with you guys for 4 or 5 years now. And, this feels very one-on-one almost. It feels very private for me because I'm usually by myself. And with modeling, it's kind of like sharing and showing yourself the quote-unquote most vulnerable part of yourself to the entire world, or whoever's watching, and while doing it with, a photographer and an agency and an audience in front of you sometimes. And I knew it was going to be really scary and really difficult, but it's something that I wanted to throw myself into. Because growing up in a really small rural area in Missouri, people don't really take pictures of themselves, let alone, pictures of, attempting to look good and wearing this outfit and showing off, your physique, which is a lot of modeling. And you're kind of taught that that's a dumb thing for some reason, or that you should feel insecure or almost conceited for doing that. And that is something that I wanted to learn how to break, basically. Like a mindset that I wanted to learn how to break, because I'm proud of my health and how I look, because it took me a lot of work. For those of you that have been following me a long time, my health was not the best for the longest time there. So it's like a fun way to both explore the art of fashion and kind of have a really cool appreciation for that, while I also get to, learn how to take photos and learn about lighting and what looks good, and it's a whole creative side in itself. And then share that with the world, kind of. And maybe eventually, I signed with an agency in Los Angeles, and I work with these incredible photographers. And, eventually it can turn into another source of income for me and an opportunity to travel and see the world. So it's kind of something that I'm really, really excited to get to explore more. And again, I'm really sorry if you hear that. I guess that's a leaf blower or a lawnmower or something. So if you're interested at all in following my modeling journey, that's pretty much mostly on my Instagram, which is below, but it's just Aaron, Aaron 31 Brandt, Brandt. So just Aaron 31 Brandt. And it's been kind of fun. And a lot more, photos and photo shoots to come. So I'm excited about that as well. And then my last quick little update is promising to you guys and letting you guys know that I'm going to be posting on this channel at least 2 times a week. I'm going to be busy, like I said, traveling and trying to explore this summer, but I want to make sure that you guys are a priority because I miss it. I miss you guys, and I see all the comments and all the people that reach out to me on Instagram and in person, and I want to be more involved with you guys again. So my update is that I'm going to be seeing a lot more of you guys. So if you have any video suggestions or requests, please let me know them below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It is so good to see you guys. promise you I'm back. Thank you again to Dossier for sponsoring today's video. Again, please make sure to check them out using the details below. Good night, everybody.